Before we get started, guys, just a little trigger warning that this episode does contain pregnancy loss. Behind closed doors, you and I, we're quite...
little bit weird, yeah.
Yeah.
I would never want anyone to follow us around. Like, if you had a camera in our house that documented our actual existence with each other,
it's not
it would fucking ruin it. It would ruin my music career. I'd be done. I'd have like baby voice. Sometimes, yes, I'll do it. I will do baby voice. Fine, I'll admit it. But I don't want anyone to see me or hear me doing it.
I don't know, but that's where I'm starting to post it, like on my TikToks. Yeah, I will post it.
You posted TikTok with it, and it was in there, and I was like, "Sure you want?" You posted it, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, she's posted it," and you're like, "Baby, can I have some oranges?" And I was like, "Oh, why have you posted that?"
I don't know.
Can I have some oranges, please, baby?
I think I said something even worse than that, but yeah, I think I was just like, where are you going?
Oh, I don't like it when you do it in that context. When you do it around people, shush, people around.
But you love it.
No, we never do baby voice. Far too cool for that.
We're going to have to stop when baby's here because that'd be weird.
Yeah.
If we're all doing baby voices.
Baby, want to snuggle? We all want to have a sleep together? Mummy, daddy want to sleep with you? I don't do it like that. That's not my baby voice, by the way. That's it, baby voice. Mine's a little bit more like alpha.
You can shut up.
Mine's a bit more alpha than that. It's just a bit more like, yeah, not going to do it, but yeah. So, we're here. We're back again.
Back again.
Feels good.
I know.
You look great today, by the way.
Thank
you look very beautiful.
I look very pregnant.
You do. You're starting to look more pregnant.
Ta-da.
Should we start off with this? This is the size of our baby now. So, like, our baby is the size of an eggplant.
Yes.
Which is wild.
Yeah, that is so crazy. Oh, and also, so that's 24 weeks. So at 24 weeks, the baby is now, is the word viable? Was that the word?
Viable?
Where it
Oh,
can
yeah,
survive?
yeah.
I think it's called viable.
No, it is, where basically the baby
can now survive. If it was born premature, it could survive, which is so scary.
with the right medical equipment and
Can I
everything like
hold
that. You can hold baby.
I can hold baby. Our baby boy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we can talk about it now.
We can speak about
I
it.
know.
Yeah, it was, I feel like it was a relief with the gender, because I feel like now
I'm sorry.
that's
what?
wild.
That's not in me right now.
Yeah, it is.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, I feel like it's a relief now that we know the gender, because we can kind of start planning. I feel like I can envision what dad I'm going to be now that I know we're having a boy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, what I'm going to do, what he's going to wear, what we're going to speak about. Names is a thing.
Names.
Yeah, we can start thinking about names.
We can start discussing names for sure.
Yeah. Like,
I look at... Sorry.
Yeah.
So what?
You good? Yeah.
No,
okay.
I'm not good.
Bit hot. Okay.
Bit hot.
That's a nice matching set you've got.
Thank you.
How did our parents take it?
So as soon as we filmed the first episode of this and we found out, we called both our parents on the way back, didn't we? And it's so funny. Everyone's just so like, oh, I knew it was going to be a boy. I knew it was going to be a boy.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they would have said the same if it was a girl.
I feel like everyone thought, all of our family thought it was going to be a boy as well.
Well, I think it's because we were thinking it was going to be a boy. Let's be honest, we both thought it was going to be a boy.
Yeah, there were signs.
There wasn't a day where I was convinced I was having a girl. I don't know what it was. I don't know what it is, but I just knew I was having a boy.
Mother's intuition.
I could feel his little what's it in me.
There's a little what's it.
I could feel his little.
It's definitely smaller than a what's it. There's like a
well, I don't know if you're going by that.
I reckon it's the size of.
If he's the size of the eggplant, then his hoo-ha will be the green bit of the eggplant.
I reckon it's the size of. Can
I say I never call it an eggplant. I always call it aubergine. I don't know why I'm saying
aubergine.
Yeah, I say aubergine.
Who the fuck calls it aubergine?
Me. And you know I do.
No, I've never heard that.
Yes, you can. Don't try. I always call it aubergine.
Aubergine?
Yes, it sounds better than aubergine.
Aubergine. You call it aubergine. You've never called it aubergine.
Yes, I have.
Anyway, I think it's the size of, knickknacks, the crisps. Like the little scragglers you get at the bottom.
That's not the size of that.
No, the scragglers. Like the small, little gritty bits. Size of that, I reckon.
Okay.
Little bit of a bend in it.
That's quite disturbing that you've thought that much about it.
Well, no, I'm just being realistic about the size of our child's knick-knack.
Well, if he takes after you, then
Takes
it will be a knick-knack.
Takes after me, it will be tiny. So yeah, family's very happy, friends very happy. It was really nice to tell everyone about the gender. It was nice. We sent them actually the video. So the video we took of us finding out on the podcast, we sent them that. And
and then they called us all after.
There was tears, there was laughter. It was nice.
Yeah, it was lovely. It's just it's now. I always knew as soon as I found out the gender, I'd be really excited. That's kind of like what am I trying to say? Baby brain's real today. That was kind of like the turning point for me. Like, okay, right, this is real now. We're actually having a boy, and he's going to be out in a few months.
It's because I can like envision it now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Whereas before it was like, okay, it's gonna be a girl or boy. Not that it really matter. It wouldn't matter anyway. But like, I can now see myself as boy daddy.
And can we just talk about you crying on that video, please? Because I know you weren't crying. No. Yes, you were crying, but it was what you were crying over is what I want to talk about.
What?
I don't know if the audio picked it up, but you were like, I'm just so happy I can watch Marvel with them now.
Yeah, like there was a big relief where. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying Marvel is for boys. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not trying to stereotype Marvel, but I think
you are slightly. Because remember we went to go see the new Marvel film the other month, and you were like, as soon as it started, you were like, this is shit.
Yeah, it's because
it's an all woman's Marvel.
Yeah, because it was shit. It was shit. That was the new Captain Marvel film is the worst Marvel film that they've produced to date, and I will stand by that. And that's not because they were all females. That's not why it was. It was just a bad storyline. Didn't like it. But I want my child to be a nerd like me. I think nerds are the best people in the world. And I just have a lot of visions of us watching Marvel, of us watching all of my favourite things. So the crying was a mixture of everything.
Happiness, mainly.
It was happiness.
And that's fine. That's okay to say.
I'm quite emotional now, aren't I? A lot more emotional than I think since finding out I'm being a dad, I cry quite easily.
Do you?
Yeah. What were we watching the other day?
Oh, Love on the Spectrum.
Love on the Spectrum. Oh,
that's a good one.
Got me that. That got me.
Oh, Tamar. So, seeing as we're having a boy, I just thought I would pop down a few Welsh boy names.
Welsh boy names.
Welsh boy. I can't get my words out. Welsh boy names.
Welsh boy names are quite
peculiar.
Yeah. Throw some at me. Wait, hang on. Let's do a thing where you try and pronounce them.
I'm gonna pronounce them. You've got to guess what it is.
So it won't be a thing.
No, okay, because what I've done is I've done like quirky names.
That mean something in Welsh. Okay, fine. As your testament was. Okay, good. Yes. I like this.
But they're still names. These are people that have named their children these names.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to start with Sig Amrid.
Can you spell that for me?
Sig, like a Sig.
Sig. Oh, S-I-G?
Yeah. No, C-I-G.
C-I-G.
C-I-G. Amrid. A-M-R-W-D.
A-M-R-W-D.
Yeah.
Sig Amrith.
Nice!
I think. Is that...
Yeah, go on.
I reckon, is it cigarette?
No.
Wait. Curtains.
No. Raw meat.
Just raw meat. No
meat.
Specific. Not like poultry or beef. Just raw meat.
Raw meat. Sig Amrith.
Sig Amrith.
It's quite nice though, Sig Amrith.
Sig Amrith.
Okay. Bokdu.
Again, you're going to have to spell that one out so I know you're saying it right.
I feel like I'm on a show. Like
B-O-C-H?
a spelling challenge.
Is it B-O-C-H?
B-O-C-H-D-E-W.
V.
I said B. B
for
baby.
Boch. That'll be a there.
Bokdu.
Boch. And then what was the last bit?
D-E-W.
Bokdu. See how good I've got that.
You should know this because it's a little... I'll start giving you clues.
Yeah, give me a clue.
It's a little pet you can have.
Sea monkeys. You said little pet.
What the fuck?
Well, no,
what the fuck?
Well, you said little pet.
A little pet.
And you know I've had sea monkeys, so...
What? When?
I've had loads of sea monkeys.
In your dreams?
No, when I was a kid.
Sea monkeys?
Yeah. Have you never had sea monkeys?
What the hell
Does anyone else have sea monkeys? Yeah.
What is a sea monkey?
Wait,
is this a real thing?
Sea monkeys are real things. Hang on. Look, they're like little...
Living, breathing.
They're like little sea monkeys. You put them in a tank. Sea monkeys. Yeah, it's a thing.
Oh.
Yeah, you get them for like kids. Maybe our boy will have. Oh, they don't look the nicest here. I'm not gonna lie. That's them. That's just if you want to just.
Whose idea was it to get you those?
Well, my mum gave me them, and my brother's had them too.
How long do they live?
Oh, not long. I don't really know what the point of that. I don't really know what they are. But I'm assuming it's not sea monkeys.
It's not. It's a hamster.
Ah, Bochdu. Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you get that? Boch. Dioch. Is that? Yeah. You get good at it when you're in Welsh. You have to get good at that
Okay.
sound. Okay.
We're going this weekend. I'll make sure I practice.
Yeah, please do. Thing is, if we chose something like Strange for our baby and called it in Welsh, no one would really know, apart from Welsh people.
Yeah. And it would just be like a little personal joke for us.
Yeah. Well, I don't think we should have our child as a
Our son's called Sheep.
As a child as a personal joke. But actually, it wouldn't work because my family's all Welsh and they just tell him when he grows up. Oh, by the way, your parents named you after sea monkeys.
Yeah, but it was a hamster.
Yeah, but still.
Okay, I don't think people actually call their children these names anymore.
You just gave me a bunch of random Welsh names. and okay, nice. What's the point?
Okay, last one.
Let's just guess the Welsh word then.
Yeah. Dear lad.
Dear lad.
Come on, if you get this, I'll buy you
some sea monkeys.
Some sea monkeys.
How you spelling it?
Dillad.
Dear lad.
You love this, so you should get it. You
Dish
love,
lad.
yeah.
Dish lad. Oh, I know it as well. Dish lad. Dish lad. Bed.
No, you do love that. Second thing you love.
Showers.
No, third.
Dish lad. Dish lad. Oh. Another clue. Give me one more clue.
You do use them every day.
Tupperware.
No.
What is it?
Clothes.
Oh, fucking knew it. Fucking Tupperware. Okay, that's a nice game. Thank you for that.
No worries.
It's really sparked my inner Welsh in me.
Yeah, it's really got our creative blood flowing.
We'll consider them in the name process,
exactly,
I think.
Yeah, maybe middle name, not maybe a first
name. I think they could do with a little Welsh middle name.
Yeah, that'd be a really good idea.
That'll be a nice touch.
That would be.
Okay, so sea monkey in Welsh is monkey more. Monkey more. Monkey more.
I hate it.
You don't like that?
No.
I think that's quite cool. It's quite
no.
That reminds me of like Vikings.
Monkey more.
Monkey.
That's too many words. Monkey more, Miller Holmes.
Can I tell you my favourite word in Welsh?
Yes.
Which is actually I can't say that because that's no. Which is jellyfish. Do you know what jellyfish is?
Nocturnal.
No, what is it in Welsh?
Oh right.
They're also not.
Aren't they nocturnal?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, that word when they don't die.
I don't think they sleep, to be honest.
No, that word when they don't die.
Oh yeah, they are immortal. Yeah, they're jellyfish are technically immortal. Yeah, they're not.
Yeah, that one.
I've got some great jellyfish facts, but no, the main fact I'm saying is in Welsh it's Pysgod Wibbly Wobbly. It literally means wibbly wobbly. It means wibbly wobbly fish.
This is what annoys me about Welsh. Like, I don't know who the hell made up this language. It's just
what? That's fun. Imagine, Pysgod Wibbly Wobbly. Like you point at that in the sea, so much better than jellyfish.
Okay, I agree. That
it's so much more fun. That immediately takes away the threat. If you're surrounded by jellyfish, you're in the middle of the ocean. You're like, fuck, so jellyfish. You feel like, Pysgod Wibbly Wobbly.
Oh,
it's so much more fun.
Nemo, Pysgod Wibbly Wobbly.
Pysgod Wibbly Wobbly. Yeah, that's fun. And microwave is Pop-de Ping.
Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Literally just the sound of the microwave.
Yeah, that's lazy.
No, I agree with that one.
It's lazy.
Do you want to quickly reel off your facts that you have for the... Obviously, every week we want to show you guys, share with you guys where Em is at with her pregnancy, because Em's got a nice app that updates us with what the baby is going through right now in terms of their features, in terms of what the bodily functions are doing. I just thought it'd be a nice touch for the viewers to know, because it's nice to know. Because every week, it's mad. It changes so much.
Yeah.
That's the crazy thing. Like, you think a week is a short space of time for us.
It's scary how fast it changes.
But for a baby, yeah, it's crazy. What happens in a week? Like, I'm pretty sure within the space of... within the space of...
24
okay, carry on. Within the space of last week and this week, this episode, I'm pretty sure it's got eyebrows now.
No, he had eyebrows anyway.
Oh.
He's got lashes, eyebrows, everything. So this is what he looks like right now.
He looks like a baby now, like a baby.
Yeah, I don't know if you can make that.
He looked
bigger.
he looked like a tadpole for a while, didn't he?
Okay. Anyway, 24 weeks. So yeah, proper baby that could survive out of me right now, which is scary. So 112 days to go. So if your belly button is poking out, don't panic. The swelling uterus pushes it forward, and it should return to normal after birth.
What's your belly button saying at the moment? Oh, it's all right.
I've got a proper innie though.
You've got a big innie. Well, I've got a big innie too, so it's fine. But I've got a huge innie, and mine's got a smell to it.
Yeah, too. I know yours stinks.
And mine does.
Yeah. But that is out for me. That is out for me.
Sorry, off topic. Can I just ask? Does anyone else's belly button smell?
Because mine doesn't.
Because his doesn't.
Disgusting.
And I thought maybe anyone else in the room.
No.
Why the fuck does mine smell? Like mine stinks. Does anyone just like dig their finger into the belly button and smell it, and it smells?
His smells so cheesy.
Mine smells like. I think maybe I've got something wrong then.
No, but it's whenever you open up any part of your bodily functions, it just releases cheese.
Like what? Yeah, like, not my toes.
He used to make me do his feet, like do his toenails.
You liked it. You enjoyed it.
And I would have to wear a face mask.
She wore a COVID.
I would wear a COVID face mask because that's how bad it is.
No, but we found a system. She did all the small ones, and it's the big ones that are bad. It's because I get sock fluff under it. I do a lot of running. I do a lot of activity. You know.
No,
so
that's not normal. It's not normal because I will go, like now I've just given up. I used to do it because, you know, I love him and I want to show him that I love him. Now I don't give a shit. So
I've got to do it myself.
I will walk in the bathroom when he's doing it and the whole bathroom just stinks. Like it's not normal.
Maybe we should go. Oh yeah, I should go doctors.
I think you need a detox.
Can someone please tell me if your belly button smells? Can you please let me know? Because I feel like I am right now in the room. I'm currently the only one that has a smelly belly button. It'd be nice to know that there are fellow belly button smeller people out there. So
look, his little feet wouldn't smell right now. That's the size of his foot. Right now.
Oh, great tip! I saw it the video. I was going to send it to you for cleaning babies' feet. Because obviously sometimes it's hard when you're in the bath to get in between the toes. Get a little cotton swab and you go in between the toes. It's a little tip for you guys and you and me and everyone.
That's cute. Okay. Your baby will now be around 1 foot long and the size of a papaya / aubergine. They weigh 1.3 pounds and will be gaining more every week.
1 foot long, like a Subway.
Oh yeah.
Wait, when you go Subway, you get 1 foot long. That's quite big.
You get 6-inch or 1 foot long.
He's not the size of a big boy Subway. No way. That's not the size of a Subway. Subway's much bigger than that.
I thought that would be 6 inches.
That's a 6-incher. Like when you go Subway and you get 1 foot long, that's like more than lunch. That's big snack.
Okay. Well, anyway, their little lungs are now maturing, so they can breathe actual air rather than fluid, and their organs in their ears are starting to further develop so that they can properly work out sounds, mainly your heartbeat and voice.
Oh.
Unlucky you.
I'm always quite... No, I speak to him before bed, don't I?
Oh, yeah, he kicked you in the face the other day.
Yeah, every night before bed I do have a little chat with him, let him know what our day's been like, what we've been up to, and then just say goodnight, really. That's what I do, don't I?
Yeah.
Just so he knows my voice too.
Exactly. Their face will be now fully formed with lashes, brows and hair. And this is still white due to lack of pigment and will start to change colour soon.
That's exciting.
My mum said she thinks he's going to be blonde.
He will be blonde because I was blonde for the first.
Yeah,
I was blonde for the first 4 years of my life.
Yeah.
I had bleached blonde hair when I was born, and then at like 4 it started getting like mousy brown, and then I've got really dark hair now. So I think he will be blonde.
We'll soon find out.
So we've got a fun day tomorrow, guys. We are going
to our first baby event.
Baby Expo.
Woo!
Yeah, very exciting. I didn't even know these were a thing. But obviously they are, you know, because you get like expos for everything. But this is our first baby expo. I'm actually really excited. Like I've legit been thinking about this all week. One, it's a fun day out with you. In my head, I feel like it's going to be a big IKEA just with loads of baby stuff. So that's like fun.
Just full of pregnant women as well.
Yeah. And I just think it'll be a good way for us to find out products that we like. We can find brands that we like. We can start trying stuff out. Like, do you think this is going to be like demonstrations? I like that. Like, I like touching stuff as opposed to if I've got a lady saying, "Oh, this pram's great," I'll be like, "That's fine, love." I would like to push the pram around.
Yes, you can.
I can push it.
There's probably like a play area where there's no kids. It's just adults pushing prams.
I hope so.
And things.
That's what I want to do because we pushed a pram the other day. What was it? I was at Ethan and Faith.
Yeah.
That pram was unbelievable.
Yeah, that was a great pram.
Like the swivel on it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was very smooth and
so smooth.
And it's so compact, and then you literally just go like, and it all comes out.
I see. I'm not too bothered about all that. I'm bothered about when it's up.
You will be when you've got a baby in one hand. You've only got one hand free.
Just put them down.
What if it's on the ground?
What
if you're outside?
Just prop them up against something.
What, like a bin?
I'll just put them somewhere. Yeah. Figure this out. But yeah, I'm
in your hoodie pocket.
Yeah, like right now, pass me that eggplant. Right now, he would legit fit. Yeah, pass it with your feet. He would legit just slot in there. Bam. No one would know he's in there. Good boy. That's more like a dog call, isn't it? Good boy.
I worry about leaving you alone with him now.
Yeah. So the baby expo, I'm really excited for it. Are you excited?
I'm so excited. I know a few girls that are going. So
do we have friends? We have friends going.
Friends, pregnant friends.
Oh, that's gonna be like mummy club.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was gonna be like that.
Yes, and I didn't tell you that.
Should be a bunch of girls like screaming.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck's sake.
No, to be fair, I'm going there to invest in equipment for the baby, so I will literally, it'll just be a brief hi bye.
Oh great.
Yeah,
that's good.
it will be. Yeah.
Honestly, when you start to when we stop, I've just realised this. When we stop in like the streets and stuff and you speak to people, it legit reminds me of when I was with my mum, and my mum would stop and speak to me in the supermarket because I'm just stood there like, hi, you alright? And then I'll be like, Mum, when we going? That's actually what it's like for you. Because
and then you'll interfere me every so often, like, can I have some crisps?
Yeah, like I feel like, because obviously, I don't know, like just random people, you're more sociable, I think. No, you are. And I'm a bit more like, I just want to get on my day. I'm a bit more like, right, I can, and my brain is like, I can't stay in one conversation for too long as well. I get like, I need to leave.
Yeah, you do.
So yeah, that's just, I thought I'd let you know that.
No, I've.
But not to reinforce again that you are my mum, because you're not. My mum is. My mum's called Kat.
Do you know, so this
and she's
for our whole relationship, I don't know if it's like a fetish, but
it is for you, it's not for me.
I try and get Cam to call me mummy.
She's been trying for a long, long time.
And it's just so funny because I kind of almost gave up. And now it's going to be actually possible every single day because the baby's going to be like, you're going to be like to the baby, okay, now go see mummy. Now go tell mummy this. Go
I don't mind that. But the worst thing...
And I'm going to be like, who's your mummy?
Yeah, but I'm not going to say, oh, you're my mummy, am I? The worst thing you ever did, she's been trying to get me to call her mummy for so long. I think it's something, it's your problem, not mine.
Issues.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking, I don't.
Anyway, I was so hungover in bed, like depleted, like soul was sucked out of me. I was like, help. And she was like, I'll get you water if you call me mummy. And I was like, fuck off. And I was like, I'll get it myself. I went to stand up and I was like, oh my God, no, I can't stand up. And I was like, water please, mummy. That was the only time I've ever called you mummy because I had no fucking choice. And that was so horrible of you. Like, I was in that situation, yes, my own doing. But it was water as well.
Oh, good times. So
we're going to move on to some messages from you guys. We love reading out messages from you guys. We love having your input on the podcast. It's very nice for us. It gets us all involved. So I'm going to read out a message now from one of you guys. So this one's from Lucy Salmon Matt. Okay. When I was pregnant, my boyfriend decided he would try to mirror my journey as much as possible so he could experience it.
Oh,
that's very cute. He stopped drinking alcohol.
Why can't you stop drinking alcohol?
I've said I'm done now.
After the last 3 times.
My last 2 I'm done now. I'm in with this guy. He stopped drinking alcohol and would help me along with my exercises along the way. It was cute, but I wanted to see how far we could go to feel what it would be like to be pregnant. So I told him that I developed a craving for dog biscuits. That's fucking... Oh, bless this guy, by the way. He's doing so much to help her, and she's like, oh, I just want to see how much I can fuck with him. I made up a lie about the taste of meat-flavoured crisps not hitting the spot anymore, and dog biscuits for the only thing that would do. I used to leave out little dishes of dog biscuits in the house to make it out that I was eating them while sitting in front of the telly. Oh, this woman sounds horrible.
That's savage.
Like, he's there, bless him, not drinking,
that's a bit
exercising
sick.
with you, and she's like, oh, I was getting to eat fucking dog biscuits.
No.
He always looked at me with disgust, and I'd tell him how tasty they were. Then one day I saw him in front of the TV. Then one day I saw her in front of the TV watching the football, nibbling on a dog biscuit.
Oh.
I couldn't stop laughing at how he'd actually gone for it and liked them. He said he was only eating them so that I didn't feel like a freak, but I make sure I get him a packet of dog biscuits as a joke every Christmas. Luckily, he doesn't eat them anymore. I mean,
I probably wouldn't forgive you if that was the other way around. Like,
I wouldn't be annoyed at you if you did that. I'd be like, funny. I'd be like, that's a good joke. I would appreciate that.
Actually,
and be like, that's fun.
Joke, yeah.
And also,
but I wouldn't appreciate it if it was done to me. I would appreciate if it was done to you.
Yeah, I mean, I think eventually dog biscuits. I don't think the worst things in the world.
You've eaten dog food before.
Yeah. He probably
we did a YouTube thing.
He probably would have got a taste for it.
Did you get a taste for it?
Not wet food, but I could probably if you said to me, Cam, I'm really craving dog biscuits and I want to eat them. It's a weird pregnancy craving. Would you mind eating with me? Yeah, sure. Knuckle me down. I'm in for it. I would eat the dog biscuits.
Some of Twix's treats when he used to be alive, smell so good. That I could almost give it a little lick. I wouldn't, but it could be possible. For someone like you who could eat.
I can eat a lot. I've got an idea in my head of what a dog biscuit tastes like, and it feels okay.
Well, I feel like it's only fair if, we live vicariously through Lucy and
eat some dog biscuits. No, she wasn't fucking eating them. He was, bless him, watching the football.
Okay, live through Lucy's boyfriend.
He was watching the football, eating dog biscuits. Imagine his mates came round.
Okay,
well, what are you eating there, mate?
I think it's only fair if we, empathise with our listeners and do go through what they go through.
I'll eat some dog biscuits.
Okay, let's get some dog biscuits
for
you.
I think round of applause for Lucy Sam and Matt's boyfriend.
Yes, and round of applause for still being together because
that's good. And the fact she gets them for every Christmas, I like that. It's a nice little touch. Yeah, isn't it?
Yes. But I do think it's really sweet how, he would go through what she went through. And I feel like you should do the same for me,
I'm up for it. I bought you that ball.
Yeah.
I bought her a ball the other day. What are they called?
You did buy me a big bouncy ball, which is so sweet. But I mean, like, pain-wise.
What do you want me to do?
I don't know. Maybe we should see what's in store for you.
Which is what?
I don't know. Have to wait and see. But just, just making sure you're up for it.
You've got something planned?
Maybe.
I feel like I know what you've got planned.
Yeah.
Well. Okay. And if what I think you've got planned is what you do have planned, yeah, I'm down for it.
Okay.
I'm not good with pain though. You know that. So.
Yeah, this is why I can't wait to see you squirm.
I am quite good with pain.
Oh, please.
No, not your pain. I'm not good with you squeeze my blackheads because you're horrible at doing it. But I'm good with tattoo removal, breeze. Tattoos, breeze.
Okay, this is why.
Ice baths, breeze.
This is why this is going to be good for you.
Okay. I'm up for it. I'll do it.
All right, perfect.
Okay.
It's a date.
So we're going to do it on the podcast?
Obviously.
Okay, fine. Yeah, I'm here for it.
Okay, great. Okay, so we have a message from Sarah.
Hello, Sarah.
Hello, Sarah. I've always dreamed of being a mum, and I always felt it in my bones that I was going to have children of my own. As soon as my husband and I got married, we started trying for a baby, but we encountered some difficulties along the way. We tried multiple rounds of IVF, which were sadly unsuccessful, but we decided to start our own family in another way, and we adopted our beautiful daughter.
Oh, that's very sweet.
She has brought so much light and enjoyment to our life, and my dreams of becoming a mum have well and truly been fulfilled. After 5 years of the three of us, we decided that we wanted to share our lives with another member of our family, and we adopted another child, a baby boy.
That's very beautiful.
Our family of 4 feels complete, and I truly believe that they were the children I was born to raise, and I couldn't imagine my life without them. I wanted to wish you both the best of luck with your journey towards becoming parents. It's a blessing to be able to call myself a mum, and I know that you're going to enjoy this amazing adventure that life has brought to you.
That's a very wholesome, beautiful.
That is, and I'm so pro adoption.
Oh, I would as well. I mean, I think it's beautiful how people can adopt a child and raise it as their own. I think it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, exactly.
And you also think you don't know what that child, the direction they might have gone if they hadn't have been adopted. It could have been so much different. The fact that it's always a very nice thing seeing children that are in loving homes that might not have been in that situation if someone hadn't chosen to adopt.
Yeah, exactly.
Or foster.
Or foster.
Yeah, which is.
Bitch, oh my God, I don't think many people know this.
I don't think.
We've never spoken about it.
We actually never have.
I know, but it's so crazy. So my mum has fostered since I was 3 years old.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say how old I am now because the lady never tells. But yeah, it's a long time she's been fostering. She still does it to this day. And when we first met, we were just, you know, talking about family and whatever. And I've never met anyone else that parents foster. Cam's mum fosters.
My mum fosters. Yeah.
And I just couldn't believe it.
It was very mad because it's not. I know it is common. A lot of people do it, but I've never met anyone else.
Yeah.
And obviously, when we first met, you know, on the show, we had when we actually got started to chat about our family and stuff. I remember both of us said, "Oh, our parents foster," and I was like, "Oh shit, this is very weird."
Yeah.
And obviously, that then made it a lot easier when I came over to your house, and you know, vice versa. Where like we both understood.
You were so good with the kids and so understanding.
Yeah, so it's good. I know it's like I know what it's like, and even a house that's quite chaotic.
The house
is
so chaotic,
but I love that because I was
like,
this is like my house.
It reminds you. Yeah. And it's, you know, it's nice for my mum and your mum to have something in common.
Yeah, because they haven't actually met yet. Our mums.
That's another story.
Yeah, but when they do meet, they will have a lot in common because of the whole system and because of everything they've both gone through. But I do like hats off to your mum, my mum, and anyone else that fosters because it's such a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it really is.
So thank you guys for sending in all your messages. Like I said, we love reading them, so please keep sending them. If you want to send them, you're going to send them to our email, which is nwtb@jampopproductions.co.uk, or into our Instagram, which is @NowWe'reTalkingBaby. Either one of those, and we will try our best to read them out and engage with you guys.
So, as excited as we are about our little bundle of joy, we have gone through this before, where it's, you know, not been so successful. But just thought, you know, just because we never really have spoken about this, like, on a personal level like this, one-on-one. So I think it would be good for us to, you know, for other people to listen to and hear and to know that they're, you know, not alone, and, you know, it might help some people. Because I know when I spoke about it on Instagram, it did help a few girls. So if anyone doesn't know what we're talking about, we're just talking about the ectopic pregnancy that we went through last year. Yeah,
when was it? It was the summer of 2022.
Yeah. And so for those who don't know what an ectopic pregnancy is, just like I didn't know at the time, it is basically when the fetus it gets stuck in your fallopian tube and it doesn't move out of there, so the baby continues to grow but in your fallopian tube, and you know, to the point where it can become fatal, because if it bursts, you know, I mean, it's quite self-explanatory. But so that is what an ectopic pregnancy is, and it's really, really dangerous and scary, and you need to get it checked out if you have any kind of abdominal pains when you're pregnant, early on, sort of between, I don't know what they say, between like 7 and 12 weeks.
Yeah, I think you were 9 weeks when we found out.
Yeah.
But it's so weird because obviously, so when it happened, I'd personally never heard of it, and I don't think you had either, or like knew anything about it. So I remember we were out, so we were shopping, and you just literally couldn't walk, like couldn't move. I can't
remember, did I say I was suffering with pains during that day?
I think you had like some abdominal pains throughout the day, and we thought we didn't really think anything of it. We thought
and me, I'm just so like brush stuff like that under the carpet. I'm like, just give me some painkillers, like it's fine. But yeah, no, it got to the point where we was out at the supermarket
and you literally couldn't move. I had to carry you back home, and I remember we got home and I was like, I can't remember who. I don't think we didn't find out it was an ectopic pregnancy until we went to hospital. So I remember, I think my mum said you need to call an ambulance because like you couldn't walk. We need to get you to a hospital. I remember you were like, no, it's fine. I remember you downplayed it because obviously we didn't know how severe it was. We didn't really know anything about it. And then obviously went to the hospital, and that's when it kind of just like it hit the fan, and we found out what it was.
Well, we had to wait 24 hours.
That was
it was literal 24 hours in A&E before we even got saw.
We slept in that little side. We slept in that room.
We slept in a chair in a room, and then it was as soon as I was able to get a scan and the doctors were able to see what was going on. That's when, you know, panic struck and everyone was like, right, you need to be operated on immediately.
Yeah, once they figured out what it was, like credits to the NHS because they moved you along very quickly. Obviously that. You were downplaying it. I didn't know what it was, so we thought, okay, it's fine. It's not really much of a time urgency on it. But as soon as we figured out there was, and we were then panicking, so like, oh my God, shit, this is actually this can be a fatal thing.
Yeah.
And again, we didn't know anything about it, so like, I'm trying to research everything about ectopic pregnancies, what Em's having all these scans, trying to figure out what's actually going on. But yeah, it's essentially when your baby grows in the wrong place. That's kind of what it is.
But yeah, it was just such a whirlwind, because not only are you like, shit, I'm about to miscarry, but you're having surgery as well as losing a fallopian tube. Like, it was just a lot, like going from thinking nothing's wrong to 24 hours later, all this happening. It was a lot mentally as well as physically. Yeah.
Well, it's because you're going through the loss of your child, but you haven't got time to grieve for that. Like I didn't have time to grieve for that. I remember going home when you went into surgery, and I always hate, like, I don't speak about it because I don't like it. Obviously loads of people go into surgery, but I remember watching you go off into surgery, and it was just horrible, because I remember you were panicked, you were scared, we were obviously losing our baby, so I was grieving that. I didn't know what was going to happen to you, if you were going to come back to me safely. And I remember literally leaving the room and ringing my mum and crying, because I was like, my mum was like, it's going to be okay, everything will be fine. But yeah, because of all that, and because I had to be there for you and be strong for you, at the time you don't have time for grief for this baby. And I remember we came home after your surgery, and we didn't really know what to think, because it was
honestly just like, what the fuck just happened? But I feel like more awareness definitely needs to be
100%.
raised about this, considering it's a fatal thing.
Yeah.
Like the doctors, they did say, I was days away from dying if I didn't get it sorted out.
Yeah.
So it definitely needs to be more awareness raised. I'm not sure how common it is. I think it's 1 in 80 pregnancies in the UK that this happens to. I mean, it's not a hell of a lot, but it's enough.
I went back to see my friend recently, and his brother and his girlfriend are actually, they're now in the same process as us. I think they're actually due next month. But they were their first baby, they lost through an ectopic pregnancy, but she didn't know anything about it like us. The only reason she went to hospital, and thank God she did, was because of your post and because of the symptoms you said. So yeah, I just think, like,
it's giving me goosebumps.
Because that's the thing, like, you get abdominal pain and you assume, like, you don't ever think.
No, you never think it sounds so cliche, but you always think, oh, that's never going to happen to me.
No. Have we got some of the symptoms we can read out so people just know? Can we do that?
Okay, so tummy pain, low down on one side. Yeah, and mine was definitely on, I think it's the right side. But yeah, it was definitely more one-sided. So that's a for sure symptom. Vaginal bleeding or brown watery discharge. Personally, I didn't have that. Random, but I think it's important. When I was going through that, I had shoulder pain, and I remember when I was on the phone to the ambulance, they asked me that question, and I was like, why the fuck are you asking me that? And then actually when I was moving, I was like, yeah, I was like, yeah, I do actually. And then discomfort when peeing or pooing. Again, I didn't have that, but oh my God, after the surgery, oh my God, I couldn't go toilet properly for months.
Thing is, those symptoms, they're not something that are like clear indicators.
No, that's what I mean. And that's
so
on the
difficult.
NHS website, and like that's not good enough.
Well,
like it needs to be.
There's probably not a clear way of knowing. It's like, but I remember your abdominal pain was like severe.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like yours was, you couldn't walk.
Yeah.
And that's when you know, okay, that's not just any normal abdominal pain. Yeah. That's like you were severely like.
I was crippled.
Like, you literally were.
Yeah. So no one knew I was pregnant. My mum didn't even know. So she only found out when I was at the hospital and I got the results to say that I was about to be operated on, and I was calling her hysterically like, Mum, I'm pregnant. And she was like, oh my God. I was like, no, but I'm about to miscarry. Like, I'm about to lose it. That's
the wild thing, is because we found out we were having a baby and that we lost the baby in such a quick short space of time.
Yeah.
Like we didn't celebrate because that was already gone.
Yeah.
But yeah, we didn't tell.
No one knew. So it was literally, it was just me and you.
Yeah.
And
I think like afterwards was a weird time because it was like I said, I was just there. I think it's difficult because like the mum, the woman will go through. You went through all the physical side of things, but obviously as a dad, and I think it's something that I want to speak about a lot on this podcast. Is like from the dad's perspective, is that while I didn't go through that physically, it's still like the loss of a child. And it was difficult because I obviously, like I said, I wanted to look after you, but I remember I think I got drunk one night because I was just out of like a bit of recklessness, and I remember just breaking down about this whole issue. That was the first time I think I did, because I didn't want to break down to you because you're going through all the physical side. Like, I'm looking after you, making sure everything's okay, but I think for any couple kind of going through it, it's okay to kind of grieve in your own way. The dad can grieve, the mum can grieve, you grieve together, and just like be there for each other. I think that's the main thing, is support each other. I think like it definitely brought us very close to each other at that time. Because it is a thing when you go through it together. But that's what I'd say. If any advice for anyone that has gone through it, just grieve in your own time and be there for each other. Yeah,
it was a really bad time for us and for anyone that's going through it, but you get through it, you do get through it,
and it definitely does make us, well, I don't know about me, and I'm probably the same as you, so much more appreciative of the baby boy we have now.
I know, my mum always calls him our little rainbow baby.
I didn't even know, because I posted something I think around the time on TikTok, and everyone's like, you'll get your rainbow baby. What is a rainbow baby?
A rainbow baby is a baby born after a miscarriage, ectopic pregnancy, molar pregnancy, termination for medical reasons, or stillbirth or neonatal death.
So we've got our rainbow baby.
We've got our little rainbow baby.
Nice. I like
Maybe that's a nice name. Rainbow. So yeah, I mean, we will link all the charities below if you have been affected by anything we've spoken about, or you want to know a little bit more information. Then yeah, we will link everything below. Thanks for joining us today, guys. We hope you enjoyed it. It was a little bit of change of tune.
It's nice. It was a bit of emotion, a bit of fun, and that's what we want to do on this podcast. We want to obviously entertain you guys, but we want to be real with you, and be as truthful as we can throughout this whole journey of us becoming parents and having a baby.
Exactly, because I'm sure it's not going to be all sunshine and rainbows, So
there's going to be some bumps in the road.
And
we're going to share them with you guys and hopefully teach you a few things as well.
As well as you teaching us some things.
Yeah, exactly. So thank you for joining us today, guys, and we'll see you next week. Now we're talking